Hey, it's me from the future. I sound really stuffy because allergies are taking over, but that's not what matters. What's super important right now is I released a theme song for my Tmnt fan series. If you didn't check that out, I released it on Monday. Go back and watch it. Just a little heads up, just in case you missed out on it. I think majority of you saw it, but just in case you didn't, here's a reminder. Okay, enjoy the video. I'm going. Bye. Hey guys, we gotta talk about this. Did you know we're getting 3 new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies? Like, I'm not kidding. This isn't some clickbait title. No, we're legitimately getting 3 TMNT feature films, and it's crazy. If you guys want to stick around and hear about this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as I talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all the time on this channel, and all things geeky, good, and nostalgic. Also hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Thanks. Okay, so today we're gonna start with what's possibly the most well-known Ninja Turtles movie that's coming out soon, and that's next year's Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. This will be on Netflix. This has been announced for a while now, so everybody probably knows about this movie, especially if you're a Rise fan. The entire cast is returning. We have Henry Jackman doing the music, like the Henry Jackman from like Uncharted and the Captain America films. That I did not know that. Anyway, let's read it up here on Nickelodeon.fandom.com. A feature-length movie based on Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was announced to be in production for Netflix on February 5th, 2019. So yeah, it's been a while since this movie was announced. The summary is that the Ninja Turtles are faced with a great challenge when a mysterious stranger arrives from the future with a dire warning. Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo will fight to save the world from a terrifying alien species, the Krang. So cover your ears here if you haven't seen Rise of the TMNT, a little bit of a spoiler and stuff like that. What I'm really excited for in this movie is to see Leonardo take over as the leader. I always said when Rise was first announced, when they said, hey, Raph is the leader, you know, I was like, I don't know. But then, you know, I really took into account, okay, it's called Rise. This is early in this iteration of the Turtles' careers. Maybe they haven't evaluated their place on the team yet. Leonardo might eventually become the leader, and sure enough, he did. Sure, it was kind of like a throwaway line, but it happened, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be the leader in this movie, so that should be really cool to see. You know, all I want from this movie is more Rise. That's basically it. I don't have any expectations other than what I had going into the show. Okay, I'm lying. This thing is going to be amazing, at least animation wise. If you don't care about the Rise story or anything like that, or the characters, you can't lie and tell me that this animation is doo-doo, because it is amazing. The animation in the show is stellar. Fight me on it if you have anything else to say about it, okay? Yeah, what you gonna do about it, huh? What you gonna do? The next article we have here is from Variety, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Reboot from Seth Rogen. So if you haven't heard about the Rise movie, surely you've heard about this one. The CG animated reboot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from producer Seth Rogen and Nickelodeon is heading to the big screen on August 11, 2023, Rogen announced on Twitter. So just skimming through this and looking at it as a whole, I remember Seth Rogen talking about focusing on the teenage part of the title. I always said when it came to TMNT, even before Seth Rogen talked about it, I always said each iteration seems to focus on one part of the title. 2003 very much focuses on the ninja part of the title, while the 87 series very much focuses on the mutant part. He says he wants to focus on the teenage part. Now, he did release this teaser of like what looked to be homework from Leonardo, so I don't know if he's taking the teenage part of the title a little too seriously and making them high schoolers in his movie. Again, I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything. We gotta wait till we see this come to fruition, but I'm staying cautiously optimistic for this. By the way, don't let the TMNT 2012 picture here fool you. It's not a TMNT 2012 continuation or anything like that. It's just because they're CG turtles and this upcoming movie is CG and we don't have any images of what they'll look like. Also, we know for the casting, you know, I saw someone say that they wanted certain actors cast in the roles, and Seth Rogen replied and said they're actually casting real teenagers to voice the TMNT, which is the first time I think that's been done. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, the turtles are going to sound like kids in this reboot. They're going to sound like teenagers. Personally, I think it's going to be an adjustment because, you know, it's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so obviously they'd be teenagers, but I'm just so used to the turtles having somewhat cartoony voices to them. So to have them just sound like regular teenagers might be an adjustment, but you know, we might get used to it. It's a new iteration. Be open to new things. I'm looking forward to it. Seth Rogen's TMNT 2023. Hey, you know the drill. Prove to me you watched the video to this point by commenting down below, reshelled. That's all you need to comment down below is the word reshelled. It lets me know you watched the video all the way up to this point. You're a real one. If you didn't make it to this point, I'm sorry, but you're fake. You don't exist. I'm totally kidding. I love you all the same, but I hope you made it to this point and continue watching to the end, because that would be super dope and it helps out the channel and it helps us all out because the community gets to grow bigger and we get to have more awesome discussions like this. So yeah, go ahead, pause the video, comment reshelled, seashelled and click play and watch the video to the end. And last but not least, we have a live action reboot coming for TMNT. That's right. Well, I think it's a reboot. I don't know if it's a new installment to the Michael Bay verse or whatever, but yeah, this comes from winteriscoming.net. Again, it's from other sources as well, but this is just the one that I'm covering for this video. It says, it is a fact that universally in Hollywood that if a franchise has even a little bit of success, we will get lots of movies and TV shows revolving around it until we're all sick of it. I'm not saying that that will happen with TMNT, but there has been a lot of news about turtle power lately. Okay, first of all, let me stop right there. I kind of had a similar thought. I was like, okay, we're getting 3 new Ninja Turtles movies, but keep in mind, they're not all just 3 new Ninja Turtles movies within the same universe. These are 3 different reboots. I was thinking, is that gonna be a lot, you know? But hey, maybe each one caters to a specific crowd to where they'll all feel so different that we're not gonna get burnt out from it. But yeah, this new TMNT live action reboot is being worked on by a Saturday Night Live star and writer named Colin Jost. I believe I pronounced that right, as well as his brother, who's apparently a producer on True TV's prank series Impractical Jokers, it says right here. I love Impractical Jokers. I'm not sure how that's gonna blend with TMNT. Funny enough, if you guys don't know, I'm making my own TMNT fan series, and back when I was working on the show a few years ago, I used to watch Impractical Jokers while writing my show, so that's kind of spooky how that all comes back into play. But yeah, this is the one I'm definitely most iffy on. Okay, that's totally a lie. Oh yeah, I didn't even read this part. Yeah, this movie is still being produced by Michael Bay. Like, this movie that's coming out is still being produced by Michael Bay. Does that mean it's like a continuation of where Out of the Shadows left off? I have no idea. From what I've gathered, I think it's another reboot, but still produced by Michael Bay. I have no idea. What do you guys think about this one? What do you think about all of the upcoming TMNT films? Do you wish maybe they would just stick to one franchise and keep that going? Do you like that they're branching out and making all these different iterations so we could gravitate to different versions, just in case we don't like one? Because, you know, there's a crowd that doesn't like Rise that might like the upcoming live action movie, or maybe there's a group that doesn't like the idea of a new live action version and think the Turtles need to stay animated, so they go over to Seth Rogen's theatrical film. I don't know. I think that the more exposure that the brand is getting, the better. Turtles, it has so much potential. It could reach the heights of a Star Wars and a Marvel if it really wanted to. Maybe not numbers wise, but definitely in terms of quality and the amount of it. Where we have Turtles video games in different universes. We have the comics running now, multiple animated series and movies, and anything to get the brand out there. I've been saying this for years. Ninja Turtles needs more treatment and more mediums, as well as Power Rangers. I know that has nothing to do with this conversation, but I wanted to throw it in there. But yeah, in some form or fashion, I'm looking forward to each of these projects. Are you at all? I definitely am. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you're new, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. And as always, I've been Geekly, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cowabunga, dudes!